Kelly Clarkson is still upset about her talk show guest making fun of her divorce. Kelly Clarkson didn't mention names, but in an interview from years ago, she made a suggestion about who had made fun of her for getting divorced. Kelly Clarkson was demonstrably devastated when her marriage ended, and she used her music to show it, even though there was ample proof that her ex-husband wasn't exactly a peach. After being charged with stealing Kelly's income, her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock engaged in a protracted legal battle that lasted for years. Kelly and Brandon had a lot to work out because they were parents to 2 children and had a prenuptial agreement that wasn't initially honored. However, to make matters worse, Kelly now asserts that one of her famous guests on, at a time when she was already feeling depressed, the Kelly Clarkson Show made fun of her divorce. Although Kelly Clarkson's divorce has received a lot of media attention, it turned out that the reactions of others to the split were one of the most difficult aspects of it. Specifically, Kelly Clarkson told Apple's Zane Lowe that she was singled out for criticism after her divorce. "I believe we left that out of the interview, but I had a lot of interviews throughout this whole period. I was interviewing people for the show and for myself. They're divorcing now, which is funny, but whatever. However, they kind of embarrassed me by saying things like, 'Oh my God, this is so triggering,' when it was announced that a divorce was happening." Kelly clarified that the respondent informed her that being in a relationship is difficult. Kelly took offense at their presumption that they were aware of what was going on in her personal life and behind closed doors. Kelly acknowledged that the other person was most likely going through something, and she had to move on. Even though she isn't interested in naming names, the fact that she brought it up years later appears to suggest that she may be harboring resentment. But supporters weren't going to let it down. Rather, they conducted some investigative work to determine which famous person had dragged Kelly Clarkson.